So we're back covering yet again another YouTuber that has been going around Japan causing trouble. And I wouldn't necessarily call it trouble, more like breaking the law. And as you guys saw, we recently just got done talking about Johnny Somali, and luckily he's now behind bars. We still don't know what the Japanese police are going to do with him. But in this case, we have a very popular YouTuber. I think he has about 2 million subscribers, where he goes around Japan riding the trains for free. And that's an extremely dangerous thing, because this person, unlike Johnny Somali, has a very large audience. So a lot of people are going to see this and they're going to try to imitate this, I'm sure. Of course, not everyone's going to do it, but I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to go ahead and still try to do this, which is going to cause a lot of trouble for foreigners and tourists that come to Japan, and especially people that already live in Japan. And today we're going to be looking at exactly what are the things that he's been doing in Japan.
I'm going to travel across Japan for free against these 3 YouTubers, and the winner gets $10,000. Start!
So right off the bat, we have other YouTubers joining him, and they're turning this into a game for a cash prize. So that right off the bat shows you, hey, I got money, but I'm still going to do this without paying. I don't really understand what goes on in the head of these kinds of people.
Don't know why all these YouTubers are always running.
It's more difficult to do this as a woman. Good luck! While I was running, I found some people in the bus station, and they told me that the bus was 600 yen.
I see Fidias. Don't trust this man, he kills people. Don't trust.
They don't speak English. The bus is coming and I have no money.
So I asked a stranger to give me some money.
Oh my god, I love you. Yes, this is our bus. Let's see if he will ask me for money. I think in Japan, people pay when they go out of the bus. It's time
to go down. Do you guys see this?
So hopefully he doesn't ask me to pay.
Get off?
Yes.
680. Yeah.
6. Only this.
80.
No, man.
80.
No.
Police.
No.
Come on, police station. 80 yen.
I don't know what he's saying. I think I got in trouble, guys.
I couldn't believe it. He locked me in the bus and drove me to the police station just because I was 80 yen short. In the police station, they started interrogating me and they took my phone away, so I couldn't film anything.
Already, this is not as easy.
So, let me get this straight. These people are not just riding transportation for free, but they're actually taking advantage of Japanese people and taking money from them. Honestly, I don't even know what's worse at this point. Breaking the law or taking advantage of people's kindness. This is literally one of the worst things. What kind of stupidity is this? And right here as well, he's surprised that they stopped him because he didn't have 80 yen on him. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but I know in some countries, maybe if you are shortchanged by a little bit, maybe they'll let you off. I think I've heard some stories of some people saying that kind of stuff. Like if it's just a little amount, you know, somebody will help pay for their fare, or they will, or the staff will just say, oh, it's okay, you know, it's just a little bit. But in Japan, it's very important that everything is paid back. It's just kind of like a strong cultural thing here. So no matter how low the amount is that you have to give all of that amount. So that's why the bus staff took him to the police station, even though he only had to pay 80 yen, which I would say he should still pay for it.
Easier as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to have to start asking people to borrow some money. Do you understand? Like anything, like little. Oh wow! Arigato! Let's go! We got given some change.
Using the
Seriously,
same method,
all of them
collected money for the bus, and Nick collected for the train.
So the police already knows me, so I'm going to disguise myself. Now, me disguised, I'm ready to sneak in the train. This is my train, so let's hope that nobody gets me. And now it's time to teach you how to get the train for free. So I'm entering the...
He's gonna teach us how to ride the train for free. Do you guys hear that wording there? This is...
train, and I will find the toilet and go straight to the toilet. Here is the bathroom. I will just lock myself the whole time in the bathroom. They're knocking the door.
Even though my door was locked, the person who collected the tickets came and opened it. Unfortunately, he saw me pretending to use the bathroom and left.
We're fucked again. So I came to my destination now. I think he's waiting for me outside.
And I was right. He was just waiting to catch me. So the only thing I could do is to pretend that I'm sick.
チケット見せてください。ダメダメダメなの。チケット。チケットほらダメダメ。チケット。じゃあ乗って。じゃあポリス呼ぶよ。Okay, police. ダメダメダメ。ダメダメダメ。No no 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 no. チケットチケットチケット。
When I sat down, he released me and immediately I started running. But he called the police and they are searching for me now.
We're definitely getting in trouble here.
I ran straight to the next train I had to catch and I was hoping that the train will come before the police.
This is so intense for me. I'm sure the others don't have these experiences.
There are ticket inspectors on this train, so I'm hiding in the toilet. This is stressful, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting to my nerves.
So I made it.
I mean, what kind of stupidity is this? And the thing is that he ran away from the police. It's just, I don't understand what goes through the minds of these people. Don't they realize that they're breaking the law here? And just how proud that one dude is that he went and rode the train for free. Like, I'm gonna teach you how to ride the train for free. It's like, you don't do that. You don't teach people how to break the law. It's just absurd, the things that are coming out of this guy's mouth. And then he goes off and starts saying English, English, English. And that's kind of another thing that these people try to do. They try to play the English card, where they think that if they tell any kind of like security or police like English, they're gonna let them go because they don't know the language. And that's not necessarily the case. It's not gonna work. And I also touched upon this in the Johnny Somali video, where I mentioned that some people are surprised that the police here in Japan don't speak English. And like I said, they shouldn't go out of their way to speak English to you. If you're gonna commit crimes in the country that you're in, then you need to deal with that kind of language barrier, because you're the one that's committing the crimes. Those people shouldn't expect any kind of special treatment, especially with the crap that they're pulling.
To Okayama Station. So what I'm gonna plan to do is take a bus. Can you help me with money for the bus?
2,000 yen, 2,000 yen, 2,000 yen だから。
So they're all gonna give me 2,000 yen.
So they are playing a game to see who will give us money. He lost, so he is responsible to give us money. Oh my god! Thank you!
Thank you. Okay. And just like that, we made 15,000 together and we split the money.
I found these girls here. Oh my god, I love Japanese people. They're so cute and polite.
So I made it, and this is the house I will be staying.
Bro, are you serious? They're just literally taking these people's money. These hard-working, kind people. And I think this one other dude just stayed at someone else's house. Like, what is going on here? It's just, you know, this is like literally pissing me off. You know, as someone who has Japanese friends here and knowing just how nice and just how kind they are, seeing this kind of behavior, it just really just aggravates me, because it's just taking advantage of these people is probably the worst thing that's happening here. Of course, I could just sit here and just say the breaking the law is the worst thing, but I just gotta say, I think this is probably one of the worst things, because, you know, this is how trust is broken, and it can leave long-term effects as well. Of course, breaking the law can do that as well, but this is just, I don't even know.
I'm going to buy a ticket to Tokyo with the money I collected yesterday. How much?
And no shame, the money that I collected.
This is my ticket to Tokyo. So now, while I'm waiting the bus, I will try to get some free breakfast. This is the hotel.
I went up to the rooms to check the number so I could use it as a passcode for the breakfast.
Room 505. Thank you.
And it worked. I just have access to a 5-star Japanese buffet.
And we're leaving the hotel without getting caught and without any problem.
To get a plane, I need to make 2,000 more yen. So I need to beg some more. Do you have any spare change by any chance? Thank you, my man. I appreciate you.
And he kept begging for more money to get a plane ticket to Tokyo.
and now he just got a free meal as well. Honestly, I don't even know how the staff gave him the free breakfast. It's just what, like, this goes back to taking advantage of people's kindness. I'm actually surprised that staff didn't go ahead and check to see if, you know, his name was attached to the room that he said he was staying in. She just went ahead and gave him the ticket, and I don't know how that was. He just lucky that she didn't check, or she was just being kind? I have no idea. But this is just, I mean, and then we have this other guy asking people for money to ride the plane to go to his next destination. It's just, I seriously can't believe what these people are doing. I know I've said that many times, but it's just like, I can't comprehend exactly what I'm seeing here.
Let's go.
Agatha used her persuasion powers to find a person to pay for her bus ticket.
Thank you so much. Bye.
I'm in a car hitchhiking and they are offering me. Wow. Oh my god. It's so good. Thank you so much. Brought me guys to the freeway. Yes. Bye bye. I love you. They were going home and they went 1 hour out of their way just to take me here. They brought me to the best spot ever. All these cars are going to the freeway in the direction that I want them. You see, when you're doing this stuff, you meet people in the best way possible. Like, there is no other way that you can have these interactions if you are not traveling for free. No other way. There is no.
What do you guys think about what he just said? All of the people up to this point that have been helping these people have been helping criminals. And I wonder if they would actually help out these people if they knew they were criminals. I'm sure it wouldn't be the same if they knew exactly who these people were. And as you can see, everybody's just so kind and they're just enjoying themselves, and they don't even know that the people that they're helping out have just broken the law.
No winners and losers, and there is a lot of money so we can spend here, all four of us in Japan, to celebrate in the most luxurious way possible.
Did they just really go out and celebrate after this whole ordeal? So they basically just took other Japanese people's money, broke the law, rode trains for free, and then at the end they celebrated by spending their own money, which they had from the beginning. It's just that's just fucking ridiculous. Just the way they went ahead and took advantage of all of these people's kindness. I mean, that's the thing that really ticks me off from this the most. And this is gonna destroy the trust between Japanese people and foreigners, because I'm sure if the Japanese people that helped out these people watch this video, which they probably will because this has actually been on Japanese social media, so they're probably gonna see this and they're gonna think, oh, I just helped out a criminal. And then how do you think that's gonna make them feel? Because criminal acts in Japan are taken very seriously. So these people are gonna take it very seriously, like, oh, I just helped out a criminal. And that's just, that's really fucked up, extremely fucked up. So here I found the Twitter post of that particular YouTuber issuing an apology to Japanese people. And it's because of this Twitter account of how I found out about the situation. But here's the apology that this guy has put out. Basically, it says, "Hello, beautiful people. I apologize to the Japanese people if we made them feel bad. No shit. That was not our goal. From now on, I am going to make more research to the cultures we go to and try to prevent this from happening again. I love you all." What a shit apology that is. And it doesn't seem any sort of genuine to me. And I don't know if this is just me, but I think he's just trying to make himself sound stupid so he doesn't get the full anger from people. Maybe that's why he issued those grammar mistakes, because from his video he was speaking very good English. So I assume that he could probably write up a much better apology than this, but he's probably trying to just, play dumb at this point. And I don't understand why he mentioned, I'm gonna do more research about the cultures. I mean, paying for a train is not necessarily a culture thing. It's just something that you do. It's society rule. It's common sense. You pay for your train ticket and then you ride the train. And I have no idea if he's still in Japan, but honestly, if he's actually serious about this, he should just go ahead and, well, if he's in Japan, go to the police and turn himself in, or if he's not, come back to Japan and turn himself in. Because this kind of behavior, especially with an audience as big as he has, is going to make a lot of people want to try this as well. And this is just going to create a lot more problems for foreigners and tourists that come to Japan, and especially for people that already live in Japan, because the people that live in Japan already have to deal with the police from time to time. I mentioned this before, but I've actually been stopped by the police at one point because they wanted to check my visa to see if I was legally here. And that's just something that foreigners that live in Japan have to deal with. But with this kind of stuff happening now, they're going to be a lot more alert with everybody that's not Japanese here. So here I have an article that says railway operator investigates free riding foreign YouTubers. And if we scroll down here, it basically says one of Japan's main rail operators said Tuesday it is investigating 4 foreign YouTubers who seemingly took free rides on trains around the country in the latest case of fame-seeking foreign nationals' antics riling residents. So they already know that there are a lot of YouTubers that are trying to seek attention by breaking rules and laws in Japan. So the Japanese authorities are already aware of this. A YouTuber known as Fidias, so I guess that's his name, who has 2.38 million subscribers, posted a video over the weekend of the 4 riding trains around Japan without paying for tickets. At one point, Fidias hides in a toilet of a bullet train pretending to be ill when confronted by a ticket collector and escapes to board another train where he pulls the same trick. I mean, we started in the video, and if just in case if you don't know how this works, is when you board one of the bullet trains in Japan, of course, you go buy your ticket, and then there are reserved cars and non-reserved cars. And usually the all-reserved trains are the ones that make the less frequent stops, so you can get to your destination much quicker, which I'm sure is the train that he rode. And quite often the train staff walks back and forth, and they kind of just like scout out people. So they kind of check to see, if someone maybe looks kind of shady. And of course, if you're maybe foreign, maybe they will kind of point you out, and they'll just come out and ask you for the ticket. So if you have your ticket, you just pull it out, show it to them, they'll check, and then they'll just give it back to you, and then the coast is clear. So if you don't have your ticket, they're going to go ahead and interrogate you and say, where's your ticket, and all that kind of stuff. And that's why he was hiding in the toilet, to avoid this. And down here we have comments from other people that posted on social media, and some of these read, another strange, annoying YouTuber from abroad emerged. In addition to this guy Fidias, the 3 others should be arrested, one social media user said, which I completely agree, they should be arrested. Another said, surprisingly, comment section to his online post is full of applause. Police should arrest him to prevent copycat crimes from happening. And I don't know exactly which online post this was, because when I checked his YouTube video, all of the comments were negative. Everybody was saying, I hope you go to jail for your crimes, and so on and so forth. So maybe this was maybe his Twitter or some other kind of post. Japan is one of the safest countries in the world. I don't want visitors to destroy the environment. If there are a lot of foreigners like this, we won't want them anymore, wrote a third. And that's the biggest thing. I think this comment here pretty much solidifies every Japanese person's opinion about foreigners that commit these kinds of crimes. There are already Japanese people that don't like foreigners. I'm sure you guys have seen other YouTubers of places where they say no foreigners allowed and so on and so forth. And this is just gonna make a lot more people feel like this, because essentially Japan is a very quiet country. Everyone here just minds their own business. Everybody's just doing their own thing, just living. And then we have stupid people like this coming into Japan, making scenes, taking advantage of Japanese people, and breaking the law. And all of this is just going to create a very negative outlook on foreigners. But like I mentioned, aside from them breaking the laws, I just feel extremely bad for the people that were taken advantage from in this video. You know, hopefully they don't feel bad whenever they watch this, because Japanese people can tend to take things very literally. So they're gonna take this very seriously if they find out that I just helped out a criminal. So I hope that these people, if they watch this, that they're gonna feel okay and not feel responsible for anything. Because I think that's probably one of the most important things about this is, you know, putting aside the riding the trains for free and getting the hotel, you know, food for free, the mental well-being of the Japanese people here, you know, is very important, because I don't want them to feel responsible for this, and hopefully they will be okay. So that's gonna be it for this video. So what did you guys think about the situation? What do you think should happen to this Fidias person? I think they should extradite him back to Japan, and not just him, but all of the people that were involved in this, and lock them up. You know, same thing, give them the same Johnny Somali treatment. Or if they ever decide to come back to Japan, post some kind of notice at customs, so when they try to get into the country, they can arrest them there. Because I don't really think they're going to go out of their way to extradite them. They'll probably just be banned, but hopefully they do end up going to jail for their crimes. But please leave your thoughts in the comment section, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.